So I'm here at Hoosier National Forest, and I'm meeting a bunch of YouTubers. There was a YouTube meetup this weekend, and there's a large turnout. So here, I met another YouTuber, and so go ahead and give us some information about you.
Well, first of all, John, it's a pleasure. I've watched your channel for a long time. My name's Chris. I'm with Hooks and Hammocks. My beautiful wife Tellee is sitting right over there. And we came here. We were in Wisconsin. We live here in Indiana, but we were in Wisconsin, and we drove back here. Well, about 7 hours around, all the way to get here tonight to try to meet everybody. So this is the first time we're getting a chance to use our new rooftop tent.
This is big, nice rooftop tent.
This is it's by a company called 230, and I'm going to say I think they're in Utah. Don't quote me on that, but I think they're in Utah. But it's 230 walkabout, and it's a 62, which means it's basically a queen size bed. 62 inches wide, 96 inches long. The big thing about a lot of these 230 tents, you see inside, all inside this fabric is black. That's their light suppression technology. The entire tent is black inside. If you zip the windows up, you can't see your hand in front of your face.
Wow.
But yeah, I mean, it's super easy to set up. It's basically just like a book. You take there's this heavy vinyl cover that covers it up when you're not using it. Unzip it all the way around, pull the cover off, and the telescoping ladder, you pull it out and use it like a lever. And when you pull down on that ladder, it raises the tent up, opens it like a book. And then once it's open, you set the ladder on the ground. You're pretty much done, except for putting these little metal spring type supports for the window valances, just to open it up. And then there's one bar right in here. The tent, the sleeping area of the tent actually starts right here. So this is just an entryway. And they do make, you can see there's a zipper right here. And they do make an annex that you can zip, and that annex starts all the way here at the truck and comes and then closes this whole area. So it's almost like an extra little tent underneath, keep you out of the weather, things like that. And then if it is raining, you got, you can in here where you enter the tent, kind of keep you out of the weather here. But do you want to get an inside shot? I'll open this up for you first, so you don't have to try to do it with the camera in your hand.
I will see. If I could just, there it is.
Oh yeah, you can see in there just like that.
Yeah. Now that's a padded floor, or do you have to have pads?
Well, it comes with a sleeping pad. It's 3 inches of high density memory foam, and then inside this base, it's like an aluminum base, but it's about 1 inch thick, and it's also filled with insulation.
Gotcha. Now is this 2 or 3 person?
It says 3+ on the website. 2 people is all I want in there.
Gotcha. And so,
oh, and then these are boot bags. So when you climb up to get into the tent, you sit down here on the edge of the tent, take your shoes off, put them inside these boot bags so you don't get that dirt from your shoes inside the tent.
Very nice. And what about your truck? Did you have to do anything outside of when you purchased it from the dealer?
Yes.
Did you
go back here to the back side? You can see it a little better actually on the other opposite side because it's all covered up here. But you have to have a rack to put the tent on.
Okay.
So I did have to purchase a rack.
All right.
And this is a Yakima Outpost HD rack. And the reason I went with this particular rack is this base right here, this whole base, got one in each corner. This rack sits down inside this base, and right here on this side, there's one bolt under here. This is a lock, so it can't be stolen. You take this lock off, there's one bolt. You loosen that bolt, and this whole door opens. So you do that on all 4 of these, and you can lift this whole rack and the tent, everything off in one piece. And this base will stay on the truck.
Now, what's the weight limit on this rack?
I'm going to throw some numbers. Don't quote me exactly, but I think like an off-road rating for this rack is 300 pounds. That's extreme off-roading.
Okay.
Driving down the highway, it's like 500 pounds.
Gotcha.
Just static, parked, sitting still, weight on top of it is 800 pounds.
Any other modifications to the truck? Any lifts? Any springs? Any?
Nothing. So this tent and this rack together, somewhere between 150 and 200 pounds.
Gotcha. Did you do the install yourself or? Nice.
It's super simple. The rack was simple. The tent was simple. It is the hardest part about the tent is you got to have. We used 4 people to make it easy.
Mm-hmm.
But you need at least 2 to get this tent up here.
Gotcha. So why don't you tell me about the viewers about your channel, when you started, what's your channel about, and what's going to happen over the next 3 to 6 months?
We started Hooks and Hammocks in July of last year.
Yes.
The very first thing we did on our channel was we went to Max Patch, North Carolina. And if you don't know what that is, it's a bald on top of the mountain. The Appalachian Trail runs over the top of that bald. And it's 360-degree mountain views. There's nothing up there. You can go up there, spend the night. You only have to it's a half a mile from the parking lot to the mountaintop. And you get up there, and it's an amazing view. That was the first video we put up in July of last year. We do some hiking, do a lot of camping, and a lot of fishing in our channel.
Nice. And so I've been watching your channel for a while. Been watching you fishing, and it's nice meeting you here.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for showing me your rig. This rig is really nice, and it's nice personally meeting you, and nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you as well.
And hopefully we could get together and do some fishing.
Yeah, sounds good.
And so I appreciate your time.
Thank you, John.
And so good luck. Bye.